If you think about, I mean, you won a gold medal in 2002, right? You won a Stanley Cup that same year. You've had all this success. You've got a chance at gold in Vancouver. But when you started your career at the Red Wings, there were some bad hockey teams. You had like very few wins. What was that like for you?
Yeah, well, initially coming into the league as an 18-year-old, you know, we made the playoffs my first 2 years, and that was the first time the Red Wings had made the playoffs since the mid-'70s. So we were kind of in a rebuilding mode, and it was pretty exciting for us. The Norris division back then wasn't a powerhouse division or anything, but it was progress. It really kind of fell apart in my third year, where we ended up, I think, with 17 wins and 40 points, and it was a real disaster. And it was kind of really humbling was an understatement, but it was really a difficult year for us all.
As a captain, did you ever kick a garbage can across the room to wake your team up?
I didn't do a lot of kicking. I was more of I threw things. So yeah, I don't know that it woke the team up per se, but
what would you throw? You throw things?
I threw it all: skates, sticks, helmets. Yeah, nothing I'm proud of, but and that's pretty common in the locker room. Guys get frustrated coming off the ice, and things are flying.
Did you ever hit anybody?
If you watch me play, I didn't do a lot of hitting, so it wasn't a big part of my game.
I'm going to play a game called Best Worst. You ready for it?
Okay.
Okay, now, you can't answer your own city here for obvious reasons, because you're going to say that, but best NHL city?
Toronto.
Yeah?
Toronto, you know, I would say, I love the city. It's a great place. We all like playing in all the Canadian cities. There's a special vibe in the air. Montreal, I could have easily said Montreal, any of the Canadian cities, but when you come into play, the cities are alive. There's a buzz in the air.
Best player you ever played against?
I think there's one A and B, and that's Bobby Orr and Wayne Gretzky. They're the two best, and they're the two that, at least, you know, in my lifetime, that have changed the way the game is played.
If you had to go one-on-one against Gretzky or Lemieux, who would you pick?
I would try to stay away from that. They would put Paul Woods on the ice to go one-on-one against them. I stayed on the bench.
What's the best prank that you ever played on a player?
You know what? I didn't do a lot of the pranks, so I had a couple of good ones played on me, actually. One of the veterans, my first year right here in Toronto, playing one of my first games, and right here in Toronto, they made a big deal when you check out in the rooms in the morning that you always got to pay your incidental bills. They don't want the bills going back to the office. And 5:30 in the morning, there's a knock on my door, and I just ignore it, keep knocking, banging on the door, banging away, and it's room service. And it's like, I didn't order room service, go away. And they just keep banging, no, room service. And I just finally ignored it for an hour. And about a month later, Nick Polano, was our coach, came up to me on the ice and said, "Steve, you got your incidental bills from the hotel in Toronto. You haven't paid." And I'm like, I don't have any. I went up to the office, saw the team secretary, and she was very firm in that you got to pay your bills. And I said, "I did not order this. This isn't my bill." And one of my teammates later told me that, take the little overnight check-in thing and checked off everything on the menu. So I had like a $200 breakfast there for me waiting, and I paid my bill and moved on.
November the 9th, Steve Yzerman inducted into the Hockey Hall of Fame, and our quest for gold, Team Canada, starts February 16th when the men's team, I believe, takes on the hated Norwegians. Big rivalry, Canada-Norway. Steve Yzerman, everybody.
Steve Yzerman.
Hi.
Great interview.
Thank you. Did you see it?
No. I am so excited about you running Canada's Olympic team this year. We're in Vancouver. We're going to win gold. We got to win gold. We got to win gold.
Absolutely.
Yes,
There's a lot of pressure. A lot
Yeah.
of pressure. We got great players, you know, Crosby, Ginla, Luongo. We'll be in good shape.
What sport are you talking about?
Canada men's Olympic hockey team. What are you talking about?
The one where they go out on cross-country skis and shoot people?
It's not a sport.
Oh. But it'd be pretty cool if it was.
No, it wouldn't.
Yeah, it would.
No, it wouldn't.
Yeah, it would.
Well, no, it wouldn't.
Yeah, it would.
No, it wouldn't.